Thank you, Les Concorla. Firstly, can I welcome the bill, and secondly, indicate my support for the bill. It's worth noting that in relation to the first, the most important part of it, the question of the minimum wage, that whatever about the dispute about the reasons as to why the minimum wage was reduced in the first place, I think most people would have reached their own conclusions about that. And I think one of the best, certainly one of the best illustrations I've heard of it was when a woman who works in the cleaning industry said to me on Sunday night, she had been following the current affairs issues and noted that the minimum wage was to be restored. She made the point to me that, now I've added some on to this, but she made the observation that it was a Fianna Fáil minister that produced the minimum wage, but it took a Labour woman minister to restore it. And of course, historically, the interesting part about that is that, as all of us know, minimum wages refer to the bulk of low-paid workers who traditionally are women workers. And we can use all terminology about how scandalous it was, what an easy hit the low-paid workers were in terms of the previous administration deciding to reduce the minimum wage. However, all of that is over now, and I have to congratulate the Minister, especially with the speed that, with which she has honoured the commitment that was made in relation to the minimum wage, and of course not only ourselves as Labour members, but our colleagues in government, Fine Gael members, who made a similar commitment. Secondly, Las Concorla, just the point about people having stress pains about supporting this bill in relation to pensions, or the change in the pension age. I've watched, I think, about 90% of this, watched and listened to this debate, and some people having these pains about it. The question as regards the change in the pension age relates to, of course, to business that was done here one September night in 2008. And it's very difficult to have a discussion since we arrived here on the 9th of March on any bill that doesn't relate to what was decided on that night. And when I hear people, there was some issues today, some issues this morning and last night, both from Sinn Féin and the highly technical group, about that they couldn't live with this thing about the change in the age. Can I just remind these people, because there's been an attempt over the 3-month period to rewrite or to brush out what really happened on that night in September 2008, that they participated in getting us where we are. They point the finger, I notice they've all left the chamber now, but Fianna Fáil, and refer to the Greens. But I have yet to hear some of the people, and there are people in the technical group who were not here at the time, so I wish to be fair to them. But there are also some members of that who were very quick to come into the chamber to vote for the blanket bank bailout. I think they should apologise, just the same way as the Sinn Féin party voted for the bank guarantee, which give, surprisingly, the depositors and the bondholders the same status. So that's where we are tonight, because of work that these people did September 2008. I think they have some explaining to do, but I find it extraordinary hypocrisy of people to point over to this side of the House about the pension age changing when they are the architects of what happened. Thank you, Les Concorda.